Here's some dating advice from a retired fuckboy.
Hell yeah, no better advice from a man who has committed repeated fornication.
Boy, open your mouth and talk to people. If you see somebody and you think they're cute, tell them. Doesn't even have to be romantic. It can be platonic. Just spread warmth, spread kindness, and go out and walk and talk as much as you can. If you're at the coffee shop, talk to somebody. If you're at work, talk to somebody. If you're at the dog park, talk to somebody.
There is some truth to what he is saying, but his logic is still flawed in many ways. The thing is that his idea of just open your mouth and talk can only get you so far in the real world. Because in reality, timing and social context matters a lot. And in certain environments, people might not want unsolicited attention. His advice simply doesn't account for when or where talking to strangers is welcome or intrusive. If we take work, for example, most people probably already know that you shouldn't mix personal and professional life, as it can be inappropriate or even harmful.
You never know what is going to come from a minute interaction, a small connection. What's the worst that happens, right? They reject you romantically and you're back in the, oh no, God forbid, you're back in the same fucking position you were before you said anything. I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, failure is a part of life. And if you can't handle being rejected, then you might as well just not leave your house ever. So, you never know who you're going to meet. You never know who is going to be attracted to you.
Mind you, what he is saying also underestimates individual differences. Because it's also worth mentioning that smaller details such as attraction and mutual interest also play a part. For example, a confident, attractive man may be welcomed by strangers, while a nervous, unattractive man may be met with suspicion or harsher rejection. Hell, he might even end up in prison.
Never know what might happen. And you'll just never know if you never do anything or never say anything, because that's working so well for you so far.
Well, you also never know who might escalate a situation and get you into trouble, which is why sometimes unnecessary interactions are best avoided.
I'm sorry. I want you to be happy, and I want you to, so go out there in the world, talk to people, talk to strangers, be kind, and it'll come back to you 10 times over, is all I'm trying to get at. Okay?
Oh, well, ain't that sweet? His advice carries good intentions, unlike his life of promiscuity.
Listen, I was looking at my girlfriend on Instagram for months and never said anything, and then I said something, and now I get to make out with her every day. And I love every second of it.
Oh, what a way to end this legendary dating advice. I mean, after all, his point was to promote kindness and courage. Nothing better than finishing off with a sexual brag. Are you sure you're retired?
Retired fuckboy.
How about next time we have some, decency and keep such things private?